Welcome back to day 72 of walking 12,000 steps and cutting to 55.5 kilos. This morning weighing at 55.8 kilos. However, my weight has been fluctuating the days after that. Ate this chicken breast with some egg that I put in the air fryer. Walking to the gym around 11:50 a.m. or 11:41 a.m. And I'm at the gym doing ab day today because I also have sparring training later that day. So I'm just warming up with this ab machine, which I pretty much never do, but every other machine was taken. Then I decided to go into my regular routine, which is sit-ups or whatever this exercise is called. That's what I'm doing. It's crazy because I think I am getting a lot stronger with this. Either I'm getting a lot stronger or I'm just overcompensating with incorrect technique. But here I'm putting a dumbbell in my chest. I think now I'm up to like 12 or 14 kilos. The only thing that I worry about is that I'm not really doing it properly, that I'm using my bicep or something, which might be possible, but I guess I'm just gonna keep going. Here I'm doing cable crunches, abs. I'm looking at my form. I don't even know, I've been saying this every single time I do ab workout. I don't actually know. I saw someone today at the gym. They usually put the cable on top of their head and they don't move their arm. So it looks like I'm moving my arm and working my lat, which may be true. I'm still learning. Here we're doing weighted thing, and then Russian twist, left, right in this awkward camera angle. And then after that, I did a plank with 20 kilos on my back at 1 minute and 20 seconds, and I did it, and I'm pretty sure I can go 1 minute 25 and then 1 minute 30. But it's crazy to see how far I've come because I think I started at 10 kilos
Almost forgot
or something.
to film myself. I'm just driving to training now. I think I'm a bit like 1 minute late, but that's okay. So I'll see you guys after training. We're around 9,500 steps. Peace. Alright guys, I'm back from sparring. It's been like 2 to 3 weeks, so I went back in there. I did okay. Towards the end, I versed this guy, and yeah, he really humbled me. He really humbled me. Like I had my left hand down, which I talked about in one of my episodes, I don't know, episode 14, 15 or something. And yeah, he kicked me in the head a couple of times, like 3 to 4 times, but he was so humbling, right? Because I've been doing martial arts for over a year. Like, I'm not stupid. Like, as soon as he kicked me in the head, like, I just stopped. I just said, wow, good job, thank you so much, that was a great kick. You showed my weakness essentially. But I feel like some people, and I saw this from that MMA Jeffrey Chan video, like when someone this is just sparring. I don't know what it's like fighting in an actual fight. I think it's different from sparring. But when someone kicks you in the head in sparring and they're doing it in a very controlled manner, because obviously I'm not bleeding, I'm not really injured, and I've been kicked before where like I started bleeding. I think I also recorded that. Yeah, you stop straight away. I mean, the reality is when he kicked me, it wasn't a hard kick because he was very, very controlled, which is, in my opinion, very hard to do because you have to be very flexible and very controlled. And yeah, I probably could have, like used that because he's on one leg and I could have just attacked him. But I knew straight away, like, no, because if he actually put some power into that, I would have been knocked out. So yeah, that was very humbling. And there was like at least 5 people that went up to me that said, oh wow, looks like you lost a lot of weight, you look a lot like bigger and shredded. Like, and then in my head I'm like, wow, that's interesting. So it's very interesting to see this journey. When I first started the martial art about like a year ago, and maybe a year and 2 months ago, like I had pretty low self-esteem. I don't even think it's self-esteem. I don't think it has nothing to do with self-esteem. I think the best way I can describe it is I was in my comfort zone. That's the best way I can describe it. And I knew this as soon as I went to student exchange in Canada. After I maybe when I was around 20 or something, like, and I drew this on my freaking dorm room board. Like, you have to be outside your comfort zone. If I look back in my life and I say to myself, when was I the most happiest? It's probably not when I got that thing. For example, let's just say some people think, oh, if I win the lotto, I get a lot of money and then I'm very happy. I don't believe that, because it's the person you become. It's really the person you become. Like, for example, when I said I want this 6-pack, and I said it in day 1, because now I can actually say it because it's about to happen. In day 1, I said, I'll finally know what it's like to have a 6-pack. And it's not even about having a six-pack, because the reality is, if people can just buy a six-pack, like it has no value, you know. So it's the person you become. And I think the amount of confidence that I have gotten from, you know, essentially, because by doing this whole fitness thing, you're really just focusing on yourself, and you just have a lot of self-respect for yourself. Like, I have such high self-respect. I've never felt this before, where I have this much self-respect for myself. I just, like, the thought patterns that I had previously was like, well, am I good enough, etc., or what, you know. Now it's just like, you know, I know who I am. I don't completely know who I am, that's the reality, but I definitely know more than where I was before. And that's where the self-confidence and esteem comes from. It comes from me. It's not something else. It's not like, you know, I win the lotto and the government gives me $5 million. Like, I didn't earn anything, you know. So, like, I feel like I earned it in a way. That's why it's all in the progress. Progress equals happiness, and being outside your comfort zone every single time. You know, I could have quit martial arts. I don't know. Maybe I'll quit in the future. But like, just something that I epiphany, like, you know, that I stick to at this current given point in time until it's proven wrong, is that I feel like I have to always be outside my comfort zone. Otherwise, I'm never actually happy, you know. So sure, I can be outside my comfort zone, achieve these goals, and then maybe take a break for a week. But then I have to find a new mountain to climb. Always have to find a new mountain to climb. There's never an end goal. That's what I realized. There's never an end goal. You have to just keep going. You have to keep going, you know. And the moment you stop keep going is, I believe, you be in your comfort zone. And the moment you're in your comfort zone is when, honestly, if I'm just being honest, like, you become depressed. You become, like, you know, low vibration energy. You start to do degenerate things, like all that stuff, you know. So that's what I believe. Sorry for this super long rant, but I feel like I have to say it. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.
Thanks again for listening to my crazy rant. End the day with 9,585 steps. Definitely lacking steps. I need to be more focused and more diligent. But at the same time, I wasn't wearing my fitness tracker while I was doing martial arts, so it's kind of okay. All right, see you guys.